في خلق السماوات والأرض واختلاف الليل والنهار لآيات لأولي الألباب الذين يذكرون الله قياما وقعودا وعلى جنوبهم ويتفكرون في خلق السماوات والأرض ربنا ما خلقت هذا باطلا سبحانك فقنا عذاب النار. Alhamdulillah, we are here, family night, second family night since the end of Ramadan. Alhamdulillah, as a community, there's good momentum at the masjid. Since the last family night, we've initiated several programs, we've fueled life into existing programs, and I wanted to provide an update before, inshallah, we get into the topic for tonight, which is animals in the Quran, and why is it important for us to talk about animals in the Quran. So alhamdulillah, since last family night where we did a survey on what the masjid wants, we have started several monthly programs, weekly programs, and daily programs as well. For the monthly programs, we have the monthly family night where we come together, learn the fundamentals of our religion, bring guest speakers, inshallah. Starting next month, I will invite speakers from all over Houston. Houston has many knowledgeable people from different expertises to come and present, so inshallah we will have that starting next month. Then we also have our monthly youth night where, alhamdulillah, we had a successful youth night where we rent the baseball facility across the parking lot, and around 20 youth came, played baseball. The coach was very good at the training, but anyone in the masjid can rent the facility, and you can use the facility for badminton, volleyball, soccer, and it's got showers, it's got a gym. So I think that's a really good way for the youth to get plugged in. So alhamdulillah, the masjid has agreed to do a monthly youth night there. There will be some beneficial talk, inshallah, for the young people, and then playtime in the facility. So that'll be 2 weeks from today. So inshallah, the cadence for the monthly programs is that every second Friday of the month will be family night, and every fourth Friday of the month will be the youth night. For the weekly programs, we have on Tuesdays by Sister Uzma Beg a Quran tafsir in the Urdu language for women only. And so this is around 11 a.m. or 11:30 a.m. The flyer is posted.
9:30 to 11:30.
11:30?
9:30 to 11:30.
Oh, 9:30 to 11:30. It's a kind of a word for word translation along with the tafsir in the Urdu language. It's a great opportunity for the women of Indo-Pak subcontinent to come to know the Quran and to get connected with a group of sisters who are motivated to improve in their practice. And of course, when the women know their religion, then the children know their religion as well. So this is important for women who know the Urdu language to come and attend. And then Wednesdays, Dr. Kabir has his weekly fiqh class where we learn about the fiqh of worship, purification, prayer, fasting, hajj, zakat, and then even fiqh al-mu'amalat, aspects of marketplace etiquette, and so on and so forth. Dr. Kabir, you have your PhD in economics, right? So, Professor Dr. Kabir has taught at universities subjects like sociology, economics, and other aspects of Islam. So he's a gem that we are lucky to have him in our community. And then we have Saturday mornings after Fajr. We have Arabic class taught by myself. And alhamdulillah, it's a great class. If you are curious and hungry to learn the meanings of the Quran and to experience the Quran in its Arabic, not just its recitation, but also the meanings. The Quran is easy to understand, and just with a little bit of effort, you can learn, and your experience of listening to the Quran can be transformed, but it's a lifelong journey. It's something that takes time as well. And it never ends. Truly, the Nahu Bahrun, Nahu is it's a deep ocean that never ends. Alhamdulillah. And then Sunday mornings after Fajr Salah is a Quran reading circle where we sit in a circle and we recite one page, we practice together, we take out each other's mistakes. Sheikh Abdul Hamid, he does a small tajweed lesson, so you will learn a little bit of tajweed as well. So those are our weekly programs so far. Inshallah, I'm hoping to add maybe an Arabic lecture and some more classes, inshallah, so that the knowledge base is strong at the masjid. And then to also include, nights of worship where we have Qiyam al-Layl, things like that, inshallah. And then for the daily programs, we have every night after Isha, reading of Riyadus Salihin. It's a collection of around 1,800 ahadith, and many masjids in America read one hadith, two hadiths every night. It's a collection by Imam al-Nawawi, and there's a commentary that is in this collection, and you can basically learn the entire religion by reading these 1,800 hadiths. And then for the Quran class, it is Monday through Thursday, from Asr to Maghrib, from 5 to 7 every day. So if you're wanting to teach your children how to read the Arabic Quran, if you want to start your journey in Quran memorization, then our Quran program is a excellent resource. We have our Hafiz Khalid Saab and two other teachers who come, and my nephew comes or used to come to this class, and he benefited tremendously from Hafiz Khalid's teaching. So alhamdulillah, it's a small, humble masjid, but we've got quite a bit of
Nazra and Hifz program.
Sorry? Nazra and Hifz. Yes, Nazra and Hifz program. So Quran reading and Quran memorization. Anything else going on at the masjid? Any other program?
Thursday we have fasting, right?
Yeah.
So yes, I guess inshallah. So Thursdays, there's a group of people who have been fasting for, who fast on Thursdays, and then they bring their iftar on Maghrib, Salah, obviously on Maghrib, and then we come and do iftar together. So lots of low-key programs, but some of the programs have been going on for over 10 years. MashaAllah, Dr. Kabir mentioned that the Sunday Quran Circle, we are on page 488 last week. So that means they've done 488 sessions, and the Quran is around 600 pages. So there is this this reading of the Quran that has been going on for 10 years, and inshallah in probably the next 2-3 years we will have our first full reading in the Sunday Quran Circle. So these are all Mubarak gatherings. One of the fallacies I'm seeing in the da'wah space is that a gathering of dhikr is only worth going to if 100, 200, 500 people are in attendance. And if it's a small gathering like this one, it's like, oh, it's not a big deal. But the reality is when we look at our hadith collections, these are sessions in which the angels are present. These are circles in which the angels spread their wings out of love and humility for the people who are engaged in dhikr. And alhamdulillah, it is a khair for the people who enter the masjid and who come with the niyyah of remembering Allah Azza wa Jalla. May Allah reward us for the time that we make. There was one thing you asked me to mention. Yes. Another thing that we've done is we've started creating an online presence for the masjid. So Zahir, our unofficial youth leader, he is created an Instagram page. I just sent it on the masjid WhatsApp group. So follow the Instagram, follow the Facebook, and inshallah we'll start posting content there. And it's all for the purpose of da'wah, for inviting people to come to the masjid, and those who aren't able to be able to benefit. But again, since COVID, we haven't recovered from coming back to the masjid. We've gotten a little comfortable just looking at things online. There's benefit to it because there's convenience, but there's a loss in that, there's a loss in human connection. And so let's begin. I think those are all of the housekeeping announcements. Well, alhamdulillah, progress in 1 month, and inshallah we continue to make this progress. So, the title of the talk tonight is Animals in the Quran. I told myself today after Fajr that I'm going to start preparing, and I didn't because I did a workout, I had a book club, so I had to read some other things, and then I had my khutbah, and then I was like, okay, after Jummah, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to study and prepare for this lecture. And I think I'm going to take a little nap. And then I woke up at 6:45 and I was like, okay, I need to pray. And I've got 1 hour to prepare this lecture. So admittedly, I'm a little less prepared than I would like to be. So I'm going to be flipping through my notes as opposed to having it in front of me. But alhamdulillah, I feel like I have something coherent. But I also think that maybe Allah Azza wa Jal made me experience the ayah, وَجَعَلْنَا نَوْمَكُمْ سُبَاتًا, that we've made this is in Surah Naba, that we have made for you sleep as a rest, as a subat. And subat is an interesting word, in that it comes from sabata, which means, to rest, to recover. It also means asabt, which means Saturday. So we're headed into Saturday. And so it looks like Allah Azza wa Jal was preparing me for Yawm as-Sabt with Subat. And may your Yawm as-Sabt be filled with Subat. And it's also known as the Sabbath in Christianity and Judaism. Traditionally, it's a day in which an entire culture takes rest. And this is something that largely this audience looks like it's from immigrants or first generation. All of our cultures had a component of rest built into them. There's Qaylula, the mid-afternoon nap. In Spain it's called the siesta. There is just a day in which we rest and relax, and this is actually something that is part of productivity, because without rest there is no work. Without recovery, there is no, even this is like a fundamental principle now in weightlifting. It's like, if you don't rest, you're not going to get your gains. If you don't, even in studies, you're not going to perform well in your exams or at work if you're not getting your solid, 7.5 to 9 hours of sleep. So, chronic stress, chronic overwork is part of this rat race that we have more or less willingly or unwillingly imbibed in this American lifestyle, and it is having long-term repercussions on our health, on our relationships, and most importantly on our relationship with Allah Azza wa Jal. So it is of really, really an honor and a blessing that Allah Azza wa Jal has put it in our hearts that on a Friday night, instead of going out to party, right? One of the mantras in America is work hard, party hard. Or work hard, play hard. But for us, when we rest and relax, we come to the house of Allah Azza wa Jal. And those of you that are a little bit older, and I feel like now I can start saying that, is there's a qualitative difference between out there and when you step in the house of Allah. There's a feeling of calmness, a feeling of disconnectedness from our worldly anxieties, and a connection to something that is more permanent, more light-filled, more heart-centered. Alhamdulillah. The verses that I recited in the beginning is a verse from the last few verses of Surah Al Imran, where Allah Azza wa Jalla says, إِنَّ فِي خَلْقِ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ وَاخْتِلَافِ اللَّيْلِ وَالنَّهَارِ لَآيَاتٍ لِأُولِي الْأَلْبَابِ. That in the creation of the heavens and the earth, the skies, the stars, the moon, the sun, the birds, the animals, in the creation of the heavens and the